Boxing has that anticipation of the most devastating, humiliating thing a man could ever go through, which is complete dominance in front of other people, laying on your back as a man stands victorious over you. There's nothing quite like it.
There you go. Left hook the head. There you go. That's beautiful.
Joshua, this Adonis, is an unbelievable physical specimen.
Obviously, Anthony Joshua at 6'6", very tall, long reach, bodybuilder, chiseled, abs for days.
Got the body and kind of got the attitude too.
He looks like a Greek sculpture, does and says everything right. He's a champion.
He's undefeated, he's a gold medal winner, got a great personality.
Everybody loved him. I just looked at him, I thought, my God, you are gonna be a superstar.
He had more belts than anyone and the #1 heavyweight in the world.
When you see him box, big and rangy and fluid offensively. When you speak to him, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's funny.
Yeah, what's happening, boss?
I love you, man.
Love you too,
I
bro.
fell in love with you after that Klitschko fight.
That was a serious fight.
I said, whoa. I see the spirit,
Yeah.
the determination. I said, ain't nobody defeating that. You the heavyweight champion of the world. I love you, dude.
It's everything you want in a heavyweight champion.
Anthony Joshua is a very skillful fighter. Good jab, right hand.
As I've watched him throughout the years, I've seen him get better and better, developing into that line of all-time great fighters.
Who's Anthony Joshua in the ring? Someone who just has fun, goes out there and does his job with ease. I'm just consistent and I'm dedicated.
That's just the mindset of a champion. I'm the supreme being. I'm the greatest fighter God ever blew air in.
AJ looked perfect. He was like as if you went to a lab and you created a heavyweight champion.
When I saw this combination of this Adonis, which resembles Apollo Creed, I went, oh my God.
Now you got a juggernaut. Start putting on these fights. Huge crowds are selling out. They can't fill, the arenas fast enough, so they move to the stadium. He does a fight in Wembley Stadium.
The massive crowds that he brought out in England, man, that dwarfed me. That dwarfed any fighter that almost ever lived.
That will reverberate around the world of heavyweight
boxing. We look at him, he's big, he's massive, he's strong, he's knocking out everybody. He's invincible.
He had all the ingredients to being one of the great heavyweights. And fighting in the US, fighting in New York, that was an obvious next step for him.
In America, like the PR machine was just ready to explode.
When Anthony Joshua decided to come across the pond and defend his title at a legendary arena, I said, wow, he wants to follow in the footsteps of greatness like Muhammad Ali.
He was 26.
Wait, how old are you now?
29. 29. Oh. Am I 29? I'm 29, isn't it? This boxing shit's getting hard, dog.
To be a true, recognized world heavyweight champion, you gotta make it in America, and I was excited he was coming to Madison Square Garden.
It's the mecca of boxing here in New York. I mean, it's the mecca of boxing, period.
It's an honor to fight there. It's a privilege to fight there.
There's no better feeling. Fighting in Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world.
This was gonna be his welcome to America. Here comes AJ. That's what this was.
So everyone wanted Anthony Joshua's first fight to be a big deal, and they had the perfect opponent in Jarrell Miller.
Miller's a very large guy from Brooklyn area, so he got the mean, tough guy image, and he's very boisterous.
Yeah, your mom like a big belly, chubby dude, so stop it, Fob.
I'm your
Stop
landlord.
it. Let's go. Your mama so ugly she look in the mirror broke. What you want to talk about, boy?
fight is really like nothing if no one's talking. You have to know who's who. Talk about his mother, threaten his family and his audience.
We're gonna rip that thong off his ass and put it on his forehead. I'm out of here. He could kiss my black ass.
And the guy that's talking the most is the most exciting guy. We gotta fight. Who's that guy talking, right? You never say, who's that guy that's not talking? You never say that, right? Who's the fucking guy with a big mouth?
People talk like that, they trying to get you off your game.
Fighters make boxing what it is. And you need these kind of fights. You need defining fights. You need the best fighting the best.
And 5 weeks to go, a little bit less. Jarrell Miller fails 3 drug tests.
Jarrell Miller failing 3 drug tests was one of the more unintentionally hilarious moments of covering boxing. I mean, I've seen guys fail 1 drug test, but to fail not 2, but 3 is about as big a fail as you can get.
You know, you take steroids, you're cheating. When you cheat, that all goes away.
He really wanted to do a job on Jarrell Miller. He wanted to take him out. And now we're looking for a new opponent.
You know, and at this point, it's such a big event, both for Joshua, for DAZN. Garden has booked the building. There was no doubt in my mind for a second that they were going to get somebody. The question was, how quickly and who are they going to get?
And the guy they chose was Andy Ruiz.
A man that few people have ever seen fight.
I'd never heard of Ruiz before. Never heard of him.
Nobody knew about Ruiz. He was a short little fat guy from California.
Looked like he just rolled up and got some crumbs off his stomach. I mean, the guy just rolled off the couch.
Overweight, long torso, short legs. No offense, he looks like the least likely guy.
Just bring this guy in and, you know, he was just gonna be cannon fodder.
I knew nothing about him other than YouTube.
And here's Ruiz. He's right on the assault again.
And the truth is, every time he walked into the ring, we all thought that he was just a chubby kid.
I think I've always been the underdog. When they see me, they're like, man, who's this short, chubby kid? He's gonna get tired really fast. I don't think he could last. I hit up Eddie Hearns and I was like, hey, Eddie, come on, give me the opportunity. I'm ready.
Andy Ruiz is sending Eddie Hearn direct messages. Hey man, I'm fighting on Saturday. Watch my fight, and then, you know, I'm gonna come and knock Anthony Joshua out and win the heavyweight title.
I like Andy Ruiz as a person, and I think he's got a massive heart. Physically, he don't look the greatest.
At every fight, I always eat a Snicker before I jump in the ring. It just gives me that extra boost and energy, so I'm really happy, man.
When you look at Ruiz, he's not the guy that you want to put on camera and say, hey, this guy's challenging for the heavyweight championship. Nobody's going to come to the seats.
And when we announced Andy Ruiz as an opponent, there was a lot of criticism. Oh, that's a walk in the park. Oh, Andy Ruiz, the fat guy, I can't believe it.
I thought, even if this guy can box, even if Ruiz can be fundamentally sound, it's not going to matter against Anthony Joshua.
Do you have a prediction?
Joshua should win the fight. I mean, I don't think anybody's questioning that. If it doesn't end that way, or if it ends in a miraculous knockout or something, that'll be like Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson, so.
The atmosphere at Madison Square Garden was electric.
I understand this guy's a national hero. 10,000 Brits had flown over for this fight.
It was almost like a coronation ceremony for him. Okay, hey, we came to America, we're from Britain, Anthony Joshua's gonna win tonight, let's drink beer and have fun in New York City.
It was like a scaled down version of Wembley Stadium. He has fans that will travel.
Everybody came there to see, man, the coming of the next best heavyweight in the world.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA. And now making his entrance to the ring, welcome the challenger, Andy Destroyer Ruiz.
He's snapping his hands together because of the tension, shaking his arms out. It's almost a moment of like, this is not what I expected.
Reality kicks in, like, yep, it's gonna happen. You're a little nervous, but that's only natural.
I think he's actually caught up in the wonderment of it all and trying to process it until he finally says, okay, there's no backing out now.
When AJ walked into MSG, I mean, it was roaring.
Anthony Joshua!
And here comes the heavyweight champ.
It was like a magical moment, like a superhero walked in the building.
I don't need recognition. I'm on a mission. I'm paying dues. I'm in position. I'm staying up. It's getting late. You're doing good. I'm doing great.
The U.S. debut for the man regarded by most to be the best heavyweight in the world. Danny Sheridan has him a huge favorite, 15-1 favorite, to defend his titles and beat Andy Ruiz Jr.
Let's get ready to rumble!
This is the pinnacle heavyweight championship at the Garden. This is what Anthony Joshua wanted, and this is what Andy Ruiz Jr. could barely dream about.
People just looked at his size and looked at Joshua and said, wow, look at this guy over here. He's going to kill this kid.
Couldn't he see that he's so inferior to me? That's just the mindset of a champion. I'm the greatest fighter since the beginning of the dawns.
Just like in the movies, it's like a perfect stare down where one guy is like 2 heads taller than the other one.
No one's going, oh, this could be a good fight.
It looked like it was going to be a short night.
You're going, how can AJ even take this guy seriously? This is going to be one of the most lopsided ass whippings in pugilistic history.
I mean, you got Joshua standing 6'6" and Ruiz barely 6'3", looks like he's 5'11" or something, 5'5", compared to this mountain of a world champion.
One is like all buffed and ripped, and the other one is kind of a little bit chubby and looks a little nervous. And Joshua looks really cool. He's really composed.
And I'm looking around going, oh, look at the body. The body's not looking very champ-like.
Touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both.
And here we go, round number 1, heavyweight championship of the world. Joshua, enormous, with a huge size advantage. Can't Ruiz Jr. get inside against this longer, taller man? Joshua would like to do something emphatic here, but he also has to box and find his rhythm.
They weren't throwing many punches. They were just trying to calculate their perfect timing, distance, and power punches.
Joshua is very versatile. He can hurt you with any punch, either hand.
Because these guys weren't there to score points. They were there to knock each other out.
Don't drop down to his height. It's boxing. Use your height and reach. You can't get past the jab if you jab up and down.
Ready for round number 2. Joshua is able to calmly move forward and measure that jab.
It's a 12-round fight, so the fight's going to pick up as it goes along, as they get more comfortable, get more loose, more into the groove. And that's what happened when we got to round 3.
We're winning this fight. He's too good for this kid. We'll be okay. That's how I felt as they sat down on the stool after the second round.
Relax, listen. He's going to start coming over the top. Meet him with a jab and a 1-2.
When he comes in?
Yeah.
And he felt it. He felt that hook, and you know it, right? You know he's showing you the right hand, right? Let's go, baby. Come on.
Waiting for the bell. Wait for the bell.
Round number 3. Anthony Joshua, heavyweight champion of the world, coming in here to Madison Square Garden. wanting to showcase his skills. He is doing that so far.
The third round starts, I think that Joshua's feeling pretty good.
Ruiz in the white and gold trunks, Joshua in the white with black trim. See the punches, at least the jabs through 2 rounds, 9-3 for Joshua. Right hand from Joshua, and a hook lands as well. Good uppercut and a hook, puts Ruiz down.
Holy shit, this guy really hits hard.
Wow, that was fast from Joshua.
Well, it really came, boom, and then threw it, and he missed it right, and he came with the hook. Bam!
Now, he missed him with the one that he really wanted to hit him with. He missed with the right hand. Then all of a sudden, he threw more 2 shots, and he caught him with the left hook. Caught him at the left hook, put him down.
You know, got caught with a punch.
This is beautiful. This is exactly the way it was supposed to go.
He got hit with a big one. I didn't think he would get up.
And he's sort of blinking and he's looking directly at the referee. Okay, yeah, I can do this, I can do this.
And it was the most amazing thing to watch Ruiz sitting on his knees, looking at the corner saying, like, what'd I do? He was lost. He'd never been in that situation before. Someone that threw combination punches.
He looked to me right away. He's a hurt fighter. I think he had a fear I was gonna stop the fight.
Okay. He fooled around with him for 2 rounds. Now the real boxer comes out. Get up, get knocked out, fight's over. It's like a few minutes from clearing out your seats and making sure you don't leave your trash behind.
Anthony Joshua is probably the best finisher in boxing. When he smells blood, when he has you hurt, it's over.
More than 2 minutes to go in this round. Anthony Joshua is a composed and ferocious finisher. Watch this.
21 knockouts in 21 wins for Anthony Joshua.
Upon ordering him to fight again, he ate a huge right hand from AJ.
The champ with the right hand. Ruiz is staggered and an uppercut, trying to hold on. Strafing right.
This is a fire fest! Oh my word! Extraordinary here! In the 3rd round in the Garden, what happens next? Aguanta Garganta aquí guerra de poder a poder. And Joshua's hurt.
I am there, watching it, and it just took my breath away.
His equilibrium. That's your equilibrium. He's okay. His body's fucked up. He never got hit like that before.
When you get the hit right here, somehow it's kind of burned right here in the midbrain, right? It's almost like your head hitting something.
That was the moment where you see the legs stiffen up and it's like, oh. And that's when we knew there was a problem.
Ruiz comes to fire back.
Wham. Down.
But this motherfucker came to fight tonight.
Just jaws dropped. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
That's never happened to him before. It's never happened to him. He's never been hurt before. He's never been in that situation before. And it's kind of scary. And you kind of panic a little bit.
Both men with knockdowns in this 3rd round. The crowd is stunned.
And I don't think Anthony Joshua thought Andy Ruiz would be able to stand up to that assault.
6, 7, 8. Lift up your hands.
He is clear-eyed, looking to the eyes of Michael Griffin. But what an answer by Ruiz.
Okay, now we're going to shift into gear 2. Let's go.
He was the kind of guy, like, he has to get hit to start to come back.
Perspectives change. We're fighting. You know we have a fight. This might be a long night. Pop, 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 pop. At least boom with the basics. Pop, 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 pop.
Ruiz with a stiff right hand as well.
And all of a sudden, I saw Ruiz using his jab to the body, throwing his right hands to the body. He was wearing AJ down.
It almost must have looked like he had 8 arms coming after him.
Tremendous answer just when you think the coronation is complete. Joshua in trouble.
He's conscious, everything's cool. His body's not responding. He can't do nothing. His body's, he can't control this. It's all f***ed up. He don't know why he's doing this. Watch, show the film.
He is still on shaky legs, Brian.
40+ seconds left in this round.
These are the most important 40 seconds of Andy Ruiz's career. He has a hurt champion in front of him.
Fascinating round 3.
Any part of him that is civilized, gone. Now it's feral ferocity. It's the human instinct to destroy.
But Sergio, you thought this was the big chance, and now here comes Ruiz. Has Joshua hurt the corner?
Once you get him hurt, you throw everything out your whole fucking nose.
Joshua now on the ropes, not moving away.
Body shots and uppercuts is what Ruiz should be looking for.
Joshua is hurt, he's staggered, and he goes down again. That's a knockdown.
Staggering, bewildered. Oh my God.
Andy Ruiz está haciendo historia.
Joshua's been down twice. That was close. Griffin getting to 8. Can he step to Michael Griffin?
I thought the referee gave Anthony Joshua a break. After the knockdown, said to Joshua, walk towards me.
Walk to me.
Joshua didn't walk towards him. The ref could stop this fight.
No, he doesn't walk. He doesn't walk. And I was wondering what the ref was thinking. I said, this guy has a concussion or something close to it.
Yeah, he could have stopped it, but he gave the champion the benefit of the doubt, which was normal.
He's trying to save him, trying to give him time.
Griffin asked him to walk to me, and he didn't.
And the bell saves Anthony Joshua.
He knows he's in trouble. He knows he's in a lot of trouble. He knows he's in a lot of trouble.
You seen Ruiz's confidence level go through the roof. It was ridiculous.
A fighter, especially a fighter that's confident with his punches. And if he hurts a guy, and the guy goes back to the corner, he said, I heard him once, I could hurt him again.
Don't get excited. All right? ¿De acuerdo? Cita y sácame la derecha. Cita, sácame la derecha y cruza. Ya está lastimado.
Joshua, even in his corner, said something along the lines of, what happened?
Keep the hands up when you're boxing. Don't come down
What
to
shot
his
was
side.
it?
He caught you with a hook because you're loading up, all right? So let's just keep the hands up. Listen, you're back in the game.
Did he say what shot was it? So he's asking what put him down.
Come on, stand up. Josh, come on, listen to me. Concentrate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
The start of the 4th round, Anthony Joshua was still hurt. Brian, he is still on shaky legs, Anthony Joshua. He is not fully recovered from that last round. He wasn't throwing anything consequential. He wasn't able to keep Ruiz off him.
Joshua needed to clear his head. His balance was not there. He was still on wobbly legs.
Just box, just box, just box.
This is not my style. And I'm getting destroyed. So it's got to be a really frightening experience for him.
Ruiz definitely looks dangerous now.
Ruiz was putting so much pressure on him, He wasn't breathing. He wasn't in a relaxed zone. He was uptight. And when you get uptight, you're not getting the oxygen, and your body gets tired.
As an athlete, when you're hurt, a default is the laugh.
That's when your acting career comes in. You know, you come in and like, I'm not hurt, I'm ready to go.
He trying to regroup himself, but you don't let him see you do it. It's an inexperienced move. Fighting is the art of not letting the other one knows. Don't let them know anything. When you're hurt, you're very attack. When you get knocked down, you say, you motherfucker, you get and say, I'm fucking killing you. You have to do something. Something has to be done. You just don't get knocked down and get back up.
And I just remember sitting there thinking, if Andy Ruiz loses, he is going to really regret letting Anthony Joshua off the hook.
I thought if he survives round 4, then we're still going to get a Joshua coronation.
I thought Ruiz let Joshua off the hook a little bit in that last round when he was not all the way back after that brutal third round.
You can see the progression on his coming out of the fog. He's getting better throughout the round.
Joshua looking a little steadier here in this round 5.
30 segundos, Andy!
Prismatics has him up on his card. That's a hard hook by Joshua. Things can change quickly.
Boxing ain't over till it's over. I'm too. Till it's over.
We're glad you're with us here on DAZN, Madison Square Garden, New York City. 2 hard jabs from both fighters as they open up round 6. You wonder when Anthony Joshua will able to up the work rate. Maybe it's this round.
I just saw him get better, composed, stronger, sharper.
Big shots, throwing big shots, shots that to where if it don't connect, even though they may hit you on the arm, hit you on the shoulder, you know, you feel it.
Joshua with each round will his legs get stronger and clear his head a little bit more each time. Joshua's talking to him. I don't know what he's saying.
Jab, right hand. Don't let it walk in and throw hooks over the top.
You know, you're trying to figure out your situation, trying to calm down, trying to stop this spinning. I need to stop this spinning. The spinning's going around. I need it to stop.
Joshua with the enormous height advantage, the reach advantage. You would figure, Sergio, again, he heard it from Robert McCracken, he could just box.
That's exactly what they want. Jab, jab, right hand. That's all that's going to win this.
Es que si ya lo tienes lastimado, no me pierdas la cabeza. Síguelo presionando, sigue moviendo la cintura, síguelo tocando.
Before he walks into the quick, he'll go slow.
What shots will catch him?
Left and right long, and then look around the side. The jab and the right hand.
Let's go.
In every fight, we have to make a decision. I really want to win this bad enough. Is that important to me?
Massive underdog coming in here as a fill-in, as a substitute, and here for a showcase for the champion from London. We've got the heavyweight title very much on the line.
This kid is fighting for his life. That's a dangerous man.
Box.
Oh, that hook almost landing in right hands from Ruiz, and now a barrage. The champ's in trouble, and down he goes.
Andy Ruiz has a burst of adrenaline in speed that is startling.
He's just throwing a barrage of punches. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
He was gripping those punches and letting them go.
He must throw about 14 or 15 punches.
It's no routine. You just fighting with throwing. It's not thinking. It's just going.
Champ's in trouble, and down he goes.
He just decided, you know what? I'm gonna rewrite this fucking book.
Third knockdown of the fight for Ruiz.
think he was just psychologically defeated.
4, 5, 6, 7.
A little embarrassed. He may think, hey, I don't got no chance to win. Every time this guy touched me, I go down. He looks pretty defeated now. He's not looking at the opponent, he's looking at the referee.
He's like, I'm exhausted. I don't know what to do. I don't have a strategy to beat this guy. He's getting stronger. I'm getting weaker. I mean, this guy is running through the alphabet of emotion.
He had no plan B. He had nothing to pull out of the bag. That was it.
Well, not quite a wink, but he flashes his eyebrows. He better throw his hands.
You know, laughing on the outside, crying on the inside. He's terrified.
Look for an overhand right here, Brian.
That's when the pure savagery kicks in. Andy smells blood, and he smells defeat.
Joshua with the hard jab. Trying to answer, but he's taking him down again. Wow.
Joshua looks gassed. Mouthpiece came flying out of his mouth.
He spits the bit.
Not like somebody knocked it out, he spit it out.
He indicates that he's a defeated man right now.
He wasn't even doing
I was looking in his eyes. He was struggling with something.
And you could tell that he ain't really into it now. He consciously doing this.
He wasn't quitting. He's looking for more time.
He's been down 4 times. Joshua turning to his corner.
He's got to be careful here.
He turned his back on me. I picked up his mouthpiece. I don't think in any sense he was quitting the fight. He just wanted those seconds, but the rules don't allow me to give him those seconds.
Arms on the rope, which means he doesn't want to go out there. It's like this. He's done.
He's got to stay engaged. Where is his mouthpiece?
He didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight.
You start thinking about surviving and what am I going to do? And that's a terrible place to be.
If you watch that closely and you see Andy in the corner, he's reading the same body language as me.
He's exhausted. He has no wind. He's been beaten down in front of all his fans. Stop this nightmare.
Joshua looks so tired. I think he wants out.
That's it. He says that's it. Andy Ruiz is the heavyweight champion. And Andy Ruiz has shocked the world.
Andy Ruiz Jr. hace el milagro.
One of the biggest upsets in heavyweight championship history.
The Mexican Rocky makes me believe in movies now.
When the referee did that, I thought I was watching a movie.
I was just like a little kid at Disneyland. Like, I just went like, wow, I made my dreams come true.
That's a great feeling, you know, because what you said, I did it.
I am me. I am a human. I am a champion.
That's what overcoming adversity, resilience is all about. The ability to never give up.
Everybody was happy, my family, all my people, you know, everybody in the world that saw the fight.
That's the best thing that ever happened to boxing, that we have a Mexican heavyweight champion.
I've had very few moments like that. That was one for the little guy.
It just wasn't supposed to happen, but it did.
You don't look the part. But you don't have to look the part to be the part. I guess that's a lesson in all of this.
The new heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Ruiz Jr.
It made me feel like a real Rocky is born.
What the hell happened? No one knew what had happened. it was a blur. And all of a sudden, that guy in that ring, Ruiz in that ring, made history. The first Mexican heavyweight champion.
We never think that people are gonna respect us or give us the perception of they care and respect us and love us.
I don't think anyone truly believed that Ruiz could win. But there was one person who did believe he could win, and that was Ruiz himself.
He's in the fight for his life. Joshua's got it made. This kid is fighting for his life. That's a dangerous guy.
We didn't expect this. I don't know if anyone expected this. Wow, wow, wow.
People don't know. People just say, hey, boxers look like this, athletes look like this. But this is the abnorm. It doesn't matter about your style, or technique, or size. It's the morality in the fight. You could have this technique, but if you got no zest and no morality and no guts, you're nothing. Your style means nothing. It's all about morality and the desire and the will.
A stunning turn of events at the Garden.
Every time he got hit, he got madder and more aggressive and better and faster.
The referee, after I knocked him down, the referee kept counting. He kept counting, and I was looking at the referee. I was like, man, what's going on? And Joshua just kept looking everywhere, looking at his coaches, and until the referee was like, no more. And I was just like, wow, that was an amazing feeling.
We go in there believing that we're gonna do this, but when it's happening, it's never like we anticipated. It's beautiful.
Incredible. Mexican Rocky just came true to life.
The reason why Rocky got so great was because it's for the underdog. We make it. We can make it too.
Wow, just a stunner. Ruiz wanted it, and Ruiz earned it.
This is something that I wanted and dreamed for so long. It was just something beautiful that I did.
When Joshua went in for the kill, he got inside Ruiz's range, where Ruiz was like, listen, come close to me. I'm an inside fighter. I'm a short, stocky, strong guy. This is my wheelhouse.
He presumed that this is fait accompli. I'm gonna take this guy out now. I've wasted enough time with him. What he didn't anticipate is Andy Ruiz. Different beast, different animal. He's used to guys that big coming after him. So he's gonna go, he goes, perfect. I've been waiting for you. Come on, come into Andy's world.
And it just takes one punch, and especially these guys are big guys. It's just almost debilitating. It's almost like being outside of your body, looking at him beat on you. There's nothing you can do.
Don't judge a man by the flab on his abs. Watching him, and after the fight, I said, I'm done working out. What's the point? He killed all the memberships at all the gyms around the country immediately when he won this fight.
Can we get a round of applause for Andy Ruiz, the new heavyweight champion?
His behavior after the fight was so curious. I've never seen that.
Kind of seen his eyes, he was a bit lost.
I think he was in a dream state. You just went down in the history books. The second greatest upset in history. And in my mind, the greatest.
He's humbled now. It either make him a better individual, a better fighter, a better person, or it might just destroy him.
Trust me, no one was hurting inside more than Anthony Joshua that night. It was killing him to have to go up to Ruiz and shake his hand. Congratulations, I will see you in a rematch.
I cannot wait for the second fight because no matter how great of a win it is or was, there are so many people who are going to look back and say, oh, it's by, he got lucky.
The fight means to me, fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice, shame on me. I won't play myself twice. I played myself once and I won't do it again.
I'm still thinking that I'm the underdog, you know? That people are still doubting me. So I can have that motivation, that still fire, because I still want to shut other people up.